Okay. Now the topic is catabolism of purine nucleotides. What are the purine nucleotides? Okay, here before we have seen that biosynthesis of purine nucleotides. What are those? AMP and GMP. Okay, after forming AMP and GMP, how they will be degraded, how they will be undergo metabolism, or how they will be undergo catabolism. Okay, let's see. Before explaining, I would like to give brief introduction about what is meant by nucleoside and what is meant by nucleotides. Okay, here first nucleoside means it is a combination of nitrogenous bases plus sugar. Nucleoside nothing but nitrogenous bases plus sugar. Here nitrogenous bases means that may be adenine, guanine, cytosine, uracil, thymine. Okay, with the nitrogen bases plus sugar, that is known as nucleoside. Nucleotide nothing but nucleoside plus phosphate. Nucleoside plus phosphate, nothing but what is meant by nucleoside? Here nitrogenous basis sugar, right? So nucleotide nothing but nitrogenous bases, sugar and phosphate. The all three combination, it is known as nucleotide. Okay, you keep in mind. Okay, let's see. Here I am explaining the catabolism of purine nucleotide by using AMP and IMP and GMP. AMP means adenosine monophosphate, IMP means inosine monophosphate. Here GMP means guanosine monophosphate, right? Let's see how they will undergo, okay, degradation or catabolism. Okay, whatever means adenosine monophosphate or inosine monophosphate or guanosine monophosphate, first they undergo degradation to give, okay, respective nucleoside. Okay, first step they undergo degradation to give respective nucleoside. Means here you can see inosine monophosphate, here having phosphate is there. Here nucleoside means just adenine plus sugar. That is known as adenosine. Here phosphate, that is known as nucleoside. Okay. Here the combination of adenine plus ribose sugar, that is known as adenosine, except phosphate. Okay. Here what is the nucleoside of inosine monophosphate? I told you that nucleoside is nothing but nitrogenous basis and sugar. Here inosine is the nitrogenous basis and ribose sugar. Here except phosphate, that is nucleoside of this inosine monophosphate. Here GMP means, okay, here phosphate, guanine plus ribose, means here phosphate is liberated. Okay, first in the first step AMP, IMP, GMP, okay, converted to their respective nucleotides, respective nucleosides. You see how first AMP is there. The enzyme nucleotidase removes phosphate from adenosine monophosphate. So what will happen? Then adenosine will be formed. Adenosine means it is the combination of adenine plus sugar molecule. Okay, here inosine monophosphate, same enzyme nucleotidase means cleaving. Okay, it's removing phosphates. It's removing phosphate from inosine monophosphate and give inosine. Means inosine is nothing but inosine is nothing but, okay, it is a combination of sugar. Then guanosine monophosphate is converted to respective nucleoside. How you can see the nucleotidase enzyme same removes phosphate group, phosphate from this guanosine monophosphate. Then respective nucleoside, that is guanosine, will be produced with combination of sugar. So in the first step, the AMP, IMP and GMP converted to their respective nucleosides. Okay, whatever then in the next step, okay, the inosine and guanosine converted to their nitrogenous bases. Remember, inosine and guanosine converted to their nitrogenous bases. Nitrogenous bases means here without having ribose. Here this molecule is known as nitrogenous bases. This molecule is known as nitrogenous bases without sugar. That means ribose molecule is known as, okay, nitrogenous bases. You can see here this inosine. Okay, here this ribose molecule is liberated. The nucleoside phosphorylase enzyme removes ribose sugar from inosine. Okay, then after removing ribose, then it will be formed hypoxanthine. This is respective nitrogenous basis of inosine. Okay, here this nucleoside phosphorylase, name itself is carrying phosphate group. Okay, after removing ribose group, it adds phosphate to the ribose, so it will be converted to ribose 1-phosphate. Here same thing. Here purine nucleotide phosphorylase. Here also it removes ribose. It removes ribose in the form of ribose 1-phosphate by adding phosphate group to the ribose. Okay, after removing ribose, so guanine respective nucleoside. Here guanosine is the nucleoside, guanine is the nitrogenous bases. Our next step here, respective nitrogenous base will be produced here. See, adenosine, this enzyme here, adenosine cannot be converted into respective nitrogenous bases. Means adenosine cannot be converted into adenine. Okay, adenosine cannot be converted into adenine because this enzyme, this whatever we have seen here also nucleoside phosphatidylase enzyme, here also nucleoside phosphatidylase enzyme acting, right? This enzyme cannot degrade adenosine into adenine. Okay, this enzyme doesn't have any action on adenosine. Okay, that's why adenosine must be converted to inosine. Adenosine must be converted to inosine. How they will convert it to inosine? By undergoing deamination. Means this okay, here this amino group is has to be liberated. Okay, adenosine deaminase enzyme liberates this amino group and add oxygen to here. It will be converted to inosine. And remember, this is most important point. Adenosine cannot be converted to their respective nitrogenous bases. Means it cannot be converted to adenine because this enzyme doesn't degrade or doesn't able to degrade adenosine to adenine. That's why adenosine is converted to inosine. Okay, here inosine is converted to their nitrogenous basis hypoxanthine. Then guanine will be produced. In the next step you can see xanthine oxidase enzyme. Xanthine oxidase, very important enzyme. Xanthine oxidase enzyme means name itself indicating it is oxidizing. Okay, it add oxygen to the hypoxanthine. It add oxygen to the hypoxanthine. Here it adding oxygen to this position. So it will be converted to xanthine. Here oxygen molecule is added, right? So here oxygen added. So the molecule name is xanthine. The difference between hypoxanthine and xanthine is only here oxygen, right? How it will add xanthine oxidase adding oxygen? You can see here H2O and oxygen combined to produce H2O2. H2O2. How many oxygens are there? Here 1 and 2. Here overall 3 oxygens are there. In the form of H2O2 only 2 are there. 1 oxygen, remember, right? That 1 oxygen it added to here. Okay. This oxygen is added to here. It will be converted to hypoxanthine. Okay. Next, here also guanase enzyme. Okay, liberate this amino group from guanine. Okay, and it add oxygen group to here. It will be converted to xanthine. Okay, here the difference between guanine and xanthine is only here it is having oxygen, here it is having guanine amine group. Okay, means guanine undergoes deamination and converted to xanthine. In the this reaction is catalyzed by here guanase. Okay, here ammonia is liberated in the form of NH4. Okay, here again after hypoxanthine and guanine converted to xanthine. Okay, again xanthine oxidase acting on xanthine. What is the importance of xanthine oxidase? It again add oxygen. Okay, it add oxygen to here, this position, here, this position. So converted to uric acid. So xanthine is converted to uric acid. How it is added? Oxygen from the same. It is from oxygen only. So oxygen only. See, remember whatever it is forming here, hydrogen peroxide. Okay, this hydrogen peroxide is very toxic to the tissues. Okay, this hydrogen peroxide is toxic. Okay, toxic to the tissues. So that's why it immediately undergoes. It immediately converted to water molecule and oxygen by catalase enzyme. Okay, the catalase enzyme cleaves H2O2 to H2O plus oxygen. So what is the final molecule in catabolism of purine nucleotides? Here uric acid. Remember, the end product of purine metabolism in humans is uric acid. The end product of purine metabolism in humans is uric acid. So we have seen final product of purine metabolism is uric acid. Okay, in the first step, whatever AMP or IMP, GMP, all this will be converted to their respective nucleoside. Means here phosphate group is there, that phosphate group will be removed here. Next, after forming inosine and guanosine, here okay, these are known as nucleoside because it is having combined with nitrogenous bases plus sugar only. After forming this, okay, this will be converted to respective nitrogenous bases. Means here this ribose also will be liberated in the form of ribose 1-phosphate. Okay, ribose 1-phosphate. Reaction is catalyzed by nucleoside phosphorylase. Okay, here this enzyme cannot degrade adenosine into adenine. Okay, that's why whatever adenosine formed here, that should be converted, must be converted to inosine only. That can be done by deamination. Means here amino group is liberated, oxygen added in the presence of adenosine deaminase. Next, the hypoxanthine is formed here. Here guanine is formed. Okay, if both are converted to xanthine. Okay, both are converted to xanthine. The xanthine is finally gives uric acid. The final metabolic product or end product of purine nucleotides catabolism is uric acid. Remember, this is the concept involving catabolism of purine nucleotides. Okay, thank you very much.